That's why this is Patrick Danforth. This is my wife, Carolyn. This old Jeep is part of the family. It's been on the farm for many, many years. That's back probably 1957 or 8. It's been one of the family, and it has played a big part in our farming operation. And that's about all I can say about it. It's never been overhauled. Got the same engine, never been overhauled. It's was a workhorse. It done a lot of the things that a mule would have done. And that's about all I know about it, other than it's just a family member.
Hey, my name's Terry Danforth, and I grew up with this Jeep. I was born in 1960. This Jeep was already here before I was. Mama's actually got pictures of me in a diaper standing in the back of this Jeep. This is what I learned to drive, how I learned to drive when I was 10, 12 years old. And then as a teenager, this was one of the toys that I played with on the weekends. Myself and the McMillans grew up together, and they had one kind of like this one, and every Sunday afternoon we'd take them out and maybe treat them a little rougher than we should have, but it's still alive and running. This is Clayton, my son, Trip, my grandson, so there's 4 generations of us that have drove this Jeep, and like Daddy said, it's just part of the farm. It's just always been around.
My name's Clayton, and by the time I come around, it had, the old Jeep has been around my whole life, but it was kind of in semi-retirement by the time I come around, and it would just get brought out. I remember riding in it when I was just a little youngin', but that's all we were doing then was just riding around and playing with it. It'd get put back up, and we'd pull it back out, in the wintertime or years later and get it running again and play with it. And then probably 5 or 6 years ago now, Granddaddy decided he wanted to get it out and let's get it running. And when they started this Jeep show over here, and it probably at that time hadn't been run in maybe 10 or 15 years at that time. It'd been sitting a long time. And so he got it out and took it to town to the local mechanic and told the guy, said, just, you get it running, call me and let me know what we need to do with it. Well, in about 30 minutes, really before he got home, the mechanic called him and told him to come get it. It was running like a sewing machine stopping. He'd come get it. So he turned right around and went back up there and got it just that quick. And we've kept it running the last 5 or 6 years, bringing it to the Jeep show and, just piddling around the farm in it again and enjoying it. But it doesn't work anymore. It's in full retirement now. We ride around in it now.